Well, Nathan, here you are again, another finals series, and it's against one of the club's biggest rivals in Sunbury. Great tradition between these two teams, and what's the feeling like as we head towards an elimination final?
Yeah, obviously over the last few years we've had a couple of great battles with Sunbury in grand finals and some good finals leading up to that. So yeah, it's nice to be playing them again, and we've tried to hit a little bit of form the last few weeks, which has been good for us. So hopefully we can come out and put on a good show.
You've certainly been building very strongly.
Yep.
What's the thoughts about as far as being timed to this time of year where you're at your top for finals?
Yeah, I guess we've battled a lot this year with injuries. We've had a lot of injuries throughout the whole year, so our depth's been really good from our under-18s coming up and everything like that. So I guess we started to get a few more back with Big O and a couple of others back on the weekend, starting to play good footy, which goes a long way for us in finals. So yeah.
Nathan, just with a few Roosters boys back in the fold, how's a bit of a selection headache for PC?
Yeah, definitely. I don't know what he's going to do there. It's pretty tough, obviously, at this time of the year, especially now that we have qualified some of those boys. So, obviously, we can't wait to get them back, but there's obviously going to be some unlucky people that are going to miss out in the first week, but that's the beauty of having those blokes coming back, I guess. Yeah.
You talk about those guys, Heusler and Waterbury, who have been playing with the Roosters in recent weeks, but when they've been lining up for the Lions, they've been very impressive. Yeah.
Keenan's last 2 weeks before he went back up to North were really good. He did a pretty good job on Nick Peters against Lakers, and then the week after he was really good as well. So we obviously haven't seen Heusler since early in the year, so he was really good for us before he went up there. Hopefully he's come along in leaps and bounds even more and be really good for us on the weekend.
A couple of guys too you've had out, obviously your captain Liam Hoy, he was rested and then became ill and missed the big game.
Yeah.
At the weekend. Where's he at?
Yeah, he's tracking along pretty well. Obviously he's really important for us, Heusler, so we look forward to getting him back. Hope he didn't train last night fully, but yeah, we're confident that he should be no worries, hopefully.
And Ben Schiltz, he's been out for quite a while. Had to run the reserves at the weekend. Where do you see him at the moment?
Yeah, Benny didn't train last night either, so it's pretty much touch and go with Benny. His knee, not sure how it pulled up after running around on the mud heap out there, but yeah, obviously if he's fit and firing, we'd definitely put him back in, but it's just wait and see how he pulls up. So
he gave you a lot of run, didn't he, early in the season before he came injured? He was one of the real live wires. Yeah,
for sure. His pace and skills really add to our side, and he gets the ball in pretty deep for our forwards, which they like. So if we could get him back, it'd be great, but yeah, we'll just see how it's going.
With training last night, obviously training on Sebass at Marty Bush, what was that like, and good numbers down there?
Yeah, great deck, Marty Bush. It's just good to get out of the mud for one night, I guess, and we'll be back there tomorrow night, which is what we love, training on the City Oval. So numbers were great, had the under-18s training with us as well, so they've added to us throughout the whole year, so it was good to have them boys training with us.
After getting the chocolates up at Clark Oval at the last Memorial match, you'd have to go into this weekend pretty confident?
Yeah, I guess they gave us a touch-up when on our home ground, and yeah, we went up there and played some pretty good footy against them up there, which was good, but yeah, they've beaten us on our home ground and we've beaten them on their home ground, so it's going to be a great game. They've got great players across their side, so it's going to be a very tough game, but yeah, hopefully we can play well. Yeah.
Oh, and well, you're probably going to improve because, as Dave said, you've got a lot more quality players coming back in.
Yeah, hopefully the players that we come back can play their role, which is what we've sort of focused on throughout the year, is players just playing their role. So when they come back in, hopefully they can do that, and with quality players, they're always going to add to the side, so hopefully we can go one better than what we did against them last time. Yeah.
Okay, Headley, obviously Sunbury grand finalist last year. There's a lot of player turnover. I think you've only the last round you had only 8 players from that grand final side going around, with a few injuries adding to that stat. But you must be delighted with the way the season's gone, given the turnover that you did have.
Yeah, look, we've as you say, we lost a few players on the grand final side. New coaching staff as well. Benny Jordan has done a magnificent job in teaching the boys a game style that we think can stand up in finals. A lot of young players, a lot of couple under 18 players have come up to get a game this year, like Mickey Edwards and Jack Hannett's been there now for the whole year. Jaden Hills from Williamstown, Joshy Guthrie from the VFL side. So we've got some really good young players and a core of, I suppose, seasoned players in the midfield as well, like the Kovacevics and Duos and Hayes, Megan, of course, who come second last year in the Anderson Medal. So we've got a good core of seasoned players with some young players around them.
Well, the fact injuries, look, they haven't been kind to you in the later half of the season. You've lost guys like Dwayne Sanderson and Tim Hill, Nathan Wood, obviously, but this will test your depth. But you brought in some youngsters. What's the latest on Adam Short? He's interleague player, has missed a lot of the year through back and hamstring issues, and he's a very valuable player, and you'd love to have him back. Yeah,
unfortunately, Adam played in the reserves on Saturday and didn't pull up really well. Probably won't be selected this week. Might train if we get through this week and try and make it for the next final, hopefully. That's Adams at the moment. He's been really unlucky. Really, he's a really valuable player for us. Key position player, good runner. But unfortunately, he probably will miss this week.
What about your son Andrew? Where's he at?
He missed last week, but he'll have a fitness test along with James Risk and. There was another player too who'll have another fitness test. Oh, Benny said said he will have a fitness test. Again, it's unknown until tomorrow night, I suppose.
Yeah, said. I mean, he was one of the new guys that landed at the club this year, and he's done exceptionally well, hasn't he? Yeah,
look, he's a smart forward, knows how to play, know where the goals are. Pretty valuable for us in regards to the forward structure. He's missed a couple now since the Melton game. And then there was a bye in between that, so the bye with 3 weeks might give him a chance to get back, hopefully.
One last one from me, and talking about forwards, Mitch Phelps, he's been an absolute revelation since coming back from overseas. No pre-season, late start to the season, and 11 games, 35 goals. He's just added another dimension for you guys, and he's going to be invaluable in this game as he has been in the build-up. Yeah,
obviously we knew how good Mitch was before he went overseas and then went back to Buninyong. But we were rapt to obviously get him back this year. We know what he's capable of, and he's shown it this year. He come back in, worked pretty hard to get in good nick, and he's been super, and hopefully he can do it again on the weekend for us.
Just scratch back ahead a little bit. Just obviously Eastern Oval, a considerably smaller sized oval compared to what you guys are used to. How are you preparing for that?
We haven't played there this year, but obviously we've had some good experience on that ground in the past. I think the game plan that Benny Jordan instilled in us is really about ball movement. You can see that coming as the year has grown. As far as preparing for it, look, I think you just adjust to whatever ground you play on. But because we've got a pretty young, sort of fast side, I think it'll suit us. We can get the ball in there deep and try and keep it in there. Yeah.